This week I try and juggle the kids being off school and working full time. That says enough. I'm the Dinner Girl, this is episode 98, let's go. We are on Monday morning, another new week, and if you watched my video from last week, I am back up with Dad being his banksman. On Friday we moved all the stuff up here, we moved the Cabelco and the welfare, and we're getting ready to do another road. It is just the same as what we've done in the last video with Dad, is scraping it from water damage, roadside ditching, that kind of stuff. And I am the banks gal again. So Dad is just up there. Look at him. Starting to scrape the road, centre out the road, it's very overgrown. We'll take a wee wander up in a wee minute to see him, but look at this for a view. Lovely big pylon in the way. But if them pylons weren't there, we wouldn't have electricity. But yeah, I'm being very optimistic. Wear my sunglasses here, because it was bright, but then it just started snowing. Now we are sitting very high up, so there's snow is forecasted, but hopefully it won't come too much. But yeah, let's go on up here and see what the old man's up to. There's the tea hut, the signs and everything up. And Dad's just on up here, so let's go wander up and see what he's been up to. So he's done this bit of ditching here. This road's been here since the original, and you can see it's actually a really good road. There's bits of rock and it's a bit uneven, but it's a solid road. All the stones are like placed in and stuff. So he's put a ditch in where he can, but again it's rock. But that'll catch the water going down there. Don't know why he's not putting offlet in there. He should have done. Pulling him up in that, you'll probably get the way back down. Big offlet in there. Just to let the water away. When the verge creeps up like that, then obviously it's higher than the road and it can't get off. This bit must have been pretty bad here because he's taken a whole bit of verge away and allowing the water to go right off. You'll notice he's not sitting in the middle of the road, he's sitting half on the verge and on the middle of the road, just so he can get right in and pull it towards him. If I had to steal this, you wouldn't have to do that, but a tilly bucket will have to do. Just talking on the phone. He'll be delighted to get signal up here. He didn't get signal the last one. And then he's using what material he can out the ditch to build up the road and the potholes. Scrape the centre off the road on this section as well. He won't do this all the way along, just like on the worst bits. That ditch is actually deep enough there. It's more to get the verge away and get the water flowing. It's hard seeing it when it's so dry. Usually when it's raining you can see all the water on the road and where it's sitting, but when it's not raining, not that I'm complaining, it's a little bit harder to tell. It's to be like this all week, so that's a good thing. I'd like to say there's a little bit of spring in the air, but I am bloody freezing, so I'm on my way back down to the pickup. Look at them mountains up there. So cold. But at least it's dry. There's all them ones away in the distance too. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. It is so cold out there. Get this heated seat on and the heating back on. It's good because I've been taking my laptop with me and managed to go in the hotspot to get 4G, so we'll be managed to do some work while I'm up here as well. Which takes so much pressure off me, so when I go home at night I don't have to be doing stuff and catching up with stuff. Also, where we are this week is a lot quieter than where we were last week. Last week was, there's like 2 Monroes, so there's loads of hill walkers, and so far I've not seen anyone. So it was a lot more chilled up here, thankfully. We're on Tuesday morning. This morning I am in the yard. We got a delivery last night of 200 tonne of planings. Not that we needed more, but anyway, here we are. So that was the original stuff up there, and this is the other stuff. The roads around here are just absolutely wrecked. And the tar is because all these red chips here. It's just rubbish. But anyway, it's good for what we need it for road upgrading and stuff. We're going to go and get a digger. I've got the kiddies with me. Look at that boy. They're off on their holiday this week, so we're going to go and pick up the digger at some point. pile these up, but Johnny right now wants to go on his Hitachi, so we're going to go and fire it up. You going to go on your dirt bike? You don't know? You a bit shy? Aye, but need to go and pile these up out the way because I think there's another few coming in tonight. Don't know how much. They're literally tarring a mile from the house, so let's just see what they take in. Let's go see this boy. What are you up to, wee Manny? What? Your what? The passcode. Do you not know it? What are you going to do? You're going to go and pile some of them planings up? Okay. So Johnny Boy's decided that he's going to... They're using shovels to make ramps for their bike there, and just now, while I'm waiting for my mum or dad to come back look after them before I go get my own digger, he's going to make... He goes, it's alright Johnny, he'll move. He's going to make his own ramps with the machine because his shovels take too long. This way, darling. Do them over here. So what you need to do is get a big pile, big scoop, and then set it there. Dipper, come here. Dipper, come. Dipper, touch. Dipper, come here. No, just do it there. Yeah, that's it. Do another couple. That's all right. Good job. Now pat it down a bit. That's a boy. Dipper, here. Dipper. Dipper, Tom. Dipper. That's a boy, well done. And then wait a wee second and then turn it off.
Beep, beep.
Right, you can turn it off now.
Yeah, okay.
Right, go and get your bike. Your helmet's there, put your helmet on.
Johnny, I'm getting videoed on YouTube.
Oh, good girl. Right, go fast and go over that one. Fast! Good job. Right, I've came to get my pick up a clean out because it's absolutely disgusting. See, I'm the two kids, the dog, look at that. It is bad. So the mats are, oh my god, it's just horrific. I feel like it actually needs bleach because it's that bad. But that's the joys of being busy all the time with the kids, dogs, me dirty in and out this place all the time. I used to try and do it every second weekend, but I've let it go the last few weeks, so yeah, it's pretty old dirty in there. So yeah, let's give it a quick clean. There we are, it's looking a lot better. At least under kids' seats are nice and clean now. They need wash right enough. Put them in the washing machine when we get home, but I have my two little helpers and they've got cold hands now, don't yous? There we are, that was a quick load. I've just sat it like that because we're just going along the road. Throw a couple of chains over it, straight back to the road, straight back along the road to the yard and get it off.
Well, it's just a flat bed. It's a flat bed. You could dig around. Can tie knots?
Not listening.
The reason Dad's here today, I don't think I said earlier on, was because he had his eye test for getting his HPV, the medical. He went in and got his eye test and forgot the form, so they couldn't actually do it. So he's taken a day off to go and do that. That's why we're not on site. Total waste of time because he's forgot his bloody form. So complete weight and utter waste. But thankfully we'll get these planings piled up for more coming in tonight. So I'm just going to throw these piles further back there. Just because they've got the red chips through what I explained, I want to keep them away from the really good stuff and keep them in a separate pile. Look at this boy. He honestly cracks me up so much. He's taking a bit of wood up there and he's just sitting right on the ledge with a bit of wood, having a wee seat for himself. That's all I've managed to do. Look at colour if you turn around, you know. Absolutely manky. Turn round. So yeah, mum duties calls. That'll have to wait. Going to get them in the shower. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. We're on Wednesday morning. I'm so messed up with the days this week. I'm back on the job with Dad. He's in the Cabelco fixing the road, what we're doing on Monday. I'm literally sitting doing some invoices again. Like, it's absolutely great this. I've got so much to catch up on every time. I don't even want to have a shot in the digger. I'm just quite happy sitting here catching up on this stuff. I'll go up and see Dad in a wee while, right enough. See what he's up to, put some fuel in the machine, and yeah, he's away walking back. We've just had a lunch. He's away walking back up to the machine to get his steps in, and I should probably do the same instead of just sitting here. Alright, it's nearly 3 o'clock and I'm still sitting with the laptop trying to get all these invoices and stuff uploaded. So what it is, I've always used Xero for like my own business, but for Underwood Plant we've not. We've done it the old fashioned way. But we're slowly trying to turn everything over onto Xero because, I mean, we're in 2025, using paper is just not the one anymore. And it will save me a lot of time and hassle at the end of every quarter anyway. So that's what I'm trying to do. If that doesn't come down before I go up, I'm going to go up and stick a camera on him while he does a bit of work so I can still do this stuff and you can see what he's doing up there. And as I said, I need to set him these up anyway, so... Who actually likes doing paperwork? We are on Friday morning. Yesterday I didn't bother filming because I was doing the same as I was all week, the banksman, and I thought it was a bit boring. I was doing paperwork. I'll be doing the same again today, right enough, but we've got a delivery this morning, a pallet of shelving for the container. We ordered enough to do 20 foot of the container, and then the other 20 foot roughly will be the office. So that'll be this weekend's job, is getting it cleared out and getting the shelves up and hopefully get some stuff over onto the shelves. Dad's at the yard just now. The lorry driver just phoned me to tell me that he was just approaching the yard. I told Dad to go get the machine fired up and get the forks on it, and hopefully it's just a quick tip, him away, and then we'll be away down the road. Things are swapping the air just now. My mum and Dad have just moved in this week into their new house and cottage, finally, but loads of stuff are still along at the old house, the office and everything's still along there, so we're in the process of trying to move everything along, but it's going to be a long process because that's about 35 years worth of stuff at the old house. So yeah, as you can imagine, I say just get a big skip and throw it all in. But no, we're getting there slowly, but the next step is the office and all our stuff along to the new yard. We actually need a bigger yard now. Well, the pallet's here and look at him trying to mess about with the forks. I've seen him just drop them off there. It's quite a big pallet right enough. Forgot we ordered some boxes for them too. Drop them forks! I'm saying you drop them forks! So, we're back up the hill here. I'm back in the laptop. Dad's in the machine just behind me there. So yeah, back to this carry on just now. I was on the phone to Molson's, ordered filters for the Cabelco and the Hyundai. Hopefully they'll be here soon. That one was flashing up yesterday saying it needs a service, and of course the Hyundai is in a desperate need of a service because the fuel's going all that horrible gooey way, so that'll give us something to do as well. It's honestly never ending, is it, when you've got your own machines and stuff to look after. Every day there's always something. There's some handling for sure. Just now I'm trying to do, for this work, there's like a procurement thing what you all have to be part of. You've got to pay so much a year to be part of it. You've got to have your health and safety, environmental, business, contracts, accounts, you name it, it's got to be on this bit, and ours was just about out of date, so that's what I'm doing now to try and keep all this work going. There's a side of it that nobody sees. Everyone just thinks it's dandy playing in a machine all day, but it's not when you've got your own, that's for sure. Well, that is us all done for today at that job. Didn't get any filming because I honestly didn't think it was of any interest of what we're doing. Super boring. But I'm now away to look at a job. What's been on for quite a while. He's wanting more work done, so I'll go and see him on the way home. But I'll be back at it tomorrow. I better do something soon. I've not really done that much this week. Well, I have, but not in a machine. We are on Saturday morning and I'm at the Hyundai. I'm not operating it. Oh my god, it needs cleaned so badly. I got dropped off yesterday by the low loader and Dad just knew it'd be left opened. Told the driver to leave it. So I just came to get keys out of it and lock it up. So we're back at this job. If any of you remember it, I was here with a crushing bucket, crushing up some concrete. We've done the Hyundai Rally thing down there. We've done a 143 bits of it back here at the very start. So now there's the next bit of work's happening, so we'll be down here as well at some point. Trying to remember which way's on and off there. Going to head out to the yard now and get this container sorted, so let's go and get that done. So Dad's already bet me to it. There's only one more shelf to get made up. He's made up some of them and pulled this out. Probably going to get rid of this chipper. I've just sent pictures of it to Field and Forest. Tom down there to get a price for it. So much rubbish. So these are the shelves. We've got one more of these to go. We're planning to up one side or whatever. Don't really know. This stuff all needs to go as well. On all this is just stuff from when they're moving house. So the plan is to have up to here for storage, and then this section here, the office. So we'll have a door roughly here going out into the Zap shelter, and then get a window cut in it as well. Maybe 2 windows to let extra light in, because you can't beat the natural daylight. So it's going to put his bigger stuff down there, like the Jenny, the Whacker. Then we need to go along to the old container at the other house and get some stuff from along there too. It's going to be a big process. You've got a garage along there as well. It needs cleaned out. That rubbish is flying everywhere. So this is our storage just now. It's not too bad right enough, but it's just obviously a very, very small area. So, oh my god, like where do you even start? Thankfully I've got my van. Probably one of the main reasons why I've not actually started converting it or doing anything with it yet is because Mum and Dad's been using it to move the furniture, which has worked in really well. I've got an electrician coming up to do the wiring. So until then, I'm not doing anything, I just have to strip it out for him. We could insulate it as well, but yeah. That's one thing I'm not doing, is that. I've ordered windows. Did I order the windows? I don't think I actually did order the windows. I ordered loads of other stuff which will hopefully be here in the next week or so. So we'll get cracked on with that, but right now, it's going to be used as removals.
Garage.
I'm not starting any garage. What's this?
fuel.
That'll be handy, that.
That's handy.
Aye. Your poor van. Oh, well that's enough for me for one day. That is a nightmare. At least that was the bulk of it done out of that bit. He's still got his garage to go, still got a lot more to go, but we're getting there slowly. So as always, thanks for the likes, comments and subscribing. Make sure you come back next week and see what I'm up to. That's chicken wings for his lunch. No Friday treat this morning.
I'm on next week. Hey, get outside.
No, it'll fall off. It's fine there. Only 5 minutes or something.
I'll turn it off and you go in.
No singing to yourself. Okay.